evening. Here is the world news from BGI TV, Babaka Gede Imo TV. I am Monibe Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the world news. Buhari told to sack, arrest Buratai over alleged 1.85 billion naira arms fund. 51-year-old man walks from Bauchi to Lagos for Tinubu. You lied against Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, not terrorist organization. Lawyer slams Buhari. Welfare spending, 14 Supreme Court judges insist on probe of CJN. Fire got aircraft engine with 33 passengers aboard in Lagos. Again, gunmen attack Kogi police station, kill inspector. And foreign. Zelensky reacts as US ends Ukraine major boost in battle with Russia. Finally, sports. Chelsea high Osimhen to replace Lukaku. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari has been urged to sack the Nigerian ambassador to Benin Republic, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, retired. Deji Adeoju, an Abuja-based activist, said Buhari should also order Buratai's arrest over the alleged billions discovered in his house. Reports had it that the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, recovered 1.85 billion naira from a house and office said to belong to Buratai in Abuja. ICPC officials were said to have stormed the house in the Wuse area of Abuja following a tip-off from a whistleblower. The huge sum said to have been recovered is alleged to be part of the billions of naira earmarked for the purchase of arms and ammunition by the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government. Reacting, Adeoju said Buratai should be prosecuted for the money discovered in his house. A 51-year-old man, Alhaji Usman Madaki, has started trekking from Bauchi to Lagos to celebrate the victory of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. Madaki, who is also an indigene of Bauchi, was said to have commenced the trekking on June 10, 2022, and planned to arrive in Lagos on Saturday, June 25, 2022. According to reports, he had arrived at Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, and expected to be in Ibadan on Thursday, June 23, 2022. Madaki, speaking in Ilorin on Wednesday, June 22, 2022, said he has faced a lot of challenges throughout the journey, which include what is suspected to be a kidnapping attempt between Kafanchan and Zango. He also said some people even mistook him to be a member of the Boko Haram group. He added that when they noticed he was not looking harmful, they escorted him out of the town. Aloy Ejimako, the special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has slammed President Muhammadu Buhari over his latest comment against the agitator. Ejimako accused Buhari of lying against Kanu and IPOB in his latest comments. He noted that Buhari lied to the world that Kanu jumped bail and that IPOB members vandalized oil pipelines. In a tweet, the council stressed that Buhari's call that the international communities should designate IPOB as a terrorist organization would not happen. He wrote right off reply, in the past few days, the president has made IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu his main business, saying that IPOB blows all pipelines, not through. MNK jump bail, not through. Umahia court settled it. The world should declare IPOB a terror group. It won't happen. It is not. A few days ago, the president had linked vandalism of pipelines in the country to IPOB members. There seems no immediate end in sight to the recurrence at the Supreme Court over alleged mismanagement of funds and absence of probity by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Justice Ibrahim Mohammed, as 14 justices of the court insist on full-blown investigation. The justice had, in a recent letter to the CJN, which was leaked to the public, protested the non-payment of the legitimate entitlement for a prolonged period of time. They accused the CJN, who doubles as the chairman of the National Judicial Council, NJC, of ignoring their repeated demand for improved welfare despite the upward review of the budgetary allocation of the judiciary. Aside from allegation that accommodation was not provided for new justices that were sworn in since 2020, the aggrieved jurist accused the CJN of not allowing them to attend foreign trainings, adding that vehicles that were supplied to them were either refurbished or substandard. According to them, though they were blocked from attending foreign trainings, the CJN, at their own expense, severally traveled out of the country with its spouse and children. To another thank God misery, there was pandemonium at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, on Wednesday, as an Overland Airways Ilorin Lagos flight experienced an unusual high turbine temperature that resulted to fire in one of its engines. The aircraft OF1188 and ATR, with registration marks I59BRQ, and 33 passengers from Ilorin experienced the high turbine temperature in Lagos around 7:50 p.m. The incident, according to the airline, occurred in the approach phase of flight, stating that the crew implemented its standard procedures for such abnormal situations as the aircraft grounded to a halt at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport runway 18th right. A statement by the airline, a copy of which was made available to newsmen, reads, Overland Airways wishes to inform the general public that its flight OF1188 from Ilorin to Lagos experienced an unusual high turbine temperature on one of its engines today, Wednesday, June 15, 2022, around 7:50 p.m. Before we go straight to the foreign story, the last world news from the national. Unknown gunmen in the early hours of Friday attacked the Okeyi Police Area Command, killing an inspector on duty. Daily Post gathered that the gunmen, who were fully armed, attacked the police command at about 12:30 a.m. on Friday. It was also learned that part of the area command office was razed by dynamite used by the attackers. The Kogi State Police Public Relations Officer, PPRO, William Ove Aya, confirmed the incident in a statement sent to Daily Post on Friday. Aya said, consequent upon the attacks at Okeyi Area Command in the early hours of Friday, the Commissioner of Police, CP Edward Ebuka, had visited the scene for an on-the-spot assessment. He said the Commissioner of Police has equally ordered the deployment of additional operational assets consisting of operatives of the Police Mobile Force, Counter-Terrorism Unit, Quick Response Unit, and State Intelligence Bureau in synergy with other security agencies to restore normalcy in the area. Now, the foreign story. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday said his country is grateful to United States of America President Joe Biden and the American people for the latest package of $450 million in military aid. The Biden administration had on Thursday announced the additional military aid for Ukraine, with the U.S. giving Ukraine 4 more multiple launch rocket systems and artillery ammunition for other systems amid the ongoing war between Ukraine and Russia. The package, which will be drawn from existing Defense Department stocks, also includes 18 patrol boats for monitoring coast and rivers and small arms. Reacting, Zelensky, in a tweet via his Twitter handle on Friday, said by joint effort, Ukrainian land will be free from the Russian aggressor. He tweeted, "We are grateful to U.S. President Joe Biden and American people for the decision to provide another $450 million defense aid package to Ukraine. This support, including additional HIMARS, HIMARS, is now more important than ever. Ukraine and Russia have been fighting since February this year. As of today, many casualties have already been recorded." Finally, sports news. Todd Bowley has drawn up a short list of 5 strikers to replace Romelu Lukaku at Chelsea this summer. And according to report, Victor Osimhen is one of those names on the new Chelsea's boss list. Lukaku sealed his return to Inter Milan on loan on Tuesday, having been blatant in his desire to return to the Serie A side after a miserable season in which he scored just 15 goals in 44 appearances. Bauchi was initially against allowing the 97.5 million euros striker leave, but was convinced by manager Thomas Tuchel that it was the best solution for all parties. And now the Daily Mail claims Bauchi's priority is to replace Lukaku with 5 strikers under discussion at the club. Bauchi is now working closely with Thomas Tuchel on transfer at Chelsea following the departure of director Marina Ganos-Vakia. That was the news from BGI TV, but before we go, some major headlines. We brought to you that Buhari told to sack, arrest Bauchi over alleged 1.85 billion naira arms fund. 51-year-old man walks from Bauchi to Lagos for Tinubu. We also brought to you concerning Nnamdi Kanu. You lied against Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, not terrorist organization, lawyer slams Buhari. And finally, sports. Chelsea hire Osimhen to replace Lukaku. For more updates on our YouTube channel, The Analyst, by Bagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe. Click on the notification bell. Select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placement of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, do call the phone number streaming on your screen strictly for advert placement. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rebila Lawal.
Oh, na, na, na. If you want to know what's going on in city, or you want to listen to the latest news and gist, no stress, oh, just into BGI TV. BGI TV, you're one in a million.